Hello guys, welcome to iPlus Education. In this video tutorial, I am going to discuss some of the problems in gamma function. Let us see here. Evaluate 0 to infinite t power of 4 e power of minus 2t square dt. Let this integral be I is equals to integral 0 to infinite t power 4 into e power of minus 2t square dt. Here we have e power of minus 2t square. So let us take this term as some other variable. Let 2t square value is taken as y, a dummy variable y. Now differentiate this with respect to y. We have derivative of t square is 2t dt is equals to dy. 2 2s are 4. Here we have 4t dt is equals to dy. Convert this t in terms of y. From this we have t square. T square value is y divided by 2. Send this 2 to that side. Then we have t value as y divided by 2 whole power of 1 by 2. That is y power of 1 by 2 divided by 2 power of 1 by 2. This can be written as y power of 1 by 2. 2 power of 1 by 2 can be taken as root 2. So here we have 4 t value. We have t value as y power of 1 by 2 divided by root 2. dt is equals to dy. We want the value of dt. So dt is equals to, cross multiply this root 2. We have root 2 dy divided by 4 y power of 1 by 2. This is the value of dt. Now here we have limits 0 to infinite for t. Now we want new limits for y. Let us calculate the new limits. New limits for y. When t equal to 0, the lower limit, here we have t equal to 0, then we have y value. Substitute this here, t is 0 here, so 2 into 0 square, then y value is 0. Next, upper limit. We have upper limit for t is infinite. Substitute this value here, 2 into infinite square, we have infinite only, so y value is infinite only. Now this integral I will become, this integral is defined for y equal to 0 to infinite, y equal to 0 to infinite t value we have taken, t value is y power, let us take this y by 2 whole power of 1 by 2. This is the value of t whole power 4. So we have whole power 4 into e power of minus 2t square. 2t square value we have taken as y. So here we have y. Now here we have dt. dt value is root 2 dy divided by 4 y power of 1 by 2. Now this complete integral comes in variable y. Now I is equals to integral 0 to infinite, 2 1s are 2 2s are, so we have y square divided by 2 square, 4 into e power of minus y root 2 dy divided by 4 y power of 1 by 2. Here we have constant 4 root 2 4. These numbers are independent of integral, so we can take out of the integral. We have root 2 divided by 4 into 4, we have 16. taken out of the integral 0 to infinite. Here we have e power of minus y. Let us take, here we have y, here we have y, here we have y. So take 1y, here we have 2. When we take this to numerator, it will become y power of minus 1 by 2. So this will become minus 1 by 2 into e power of minus y dy. Now this will become root 2 divided by 16 integral 0 to infinite. Now let us write down this first, e power of minus y into y power of 2 to the 4, 4 minus 1, 3, 3 by 2 dy. Now we know that, let us recall the value of gamma function. We have gamma of n. Gamma of n is defined for integral 0 to infinite e power of minus x, x power of n, n minus 1 dx. So gamma of n is defined for 0 to infinite e power of minus x into x power of n minus 1 dx. Here we have n minus 1. Here we have 3 by 2. So by comparison, we can say that n minus 1 value, here we have n minus 1, here we have 3 by 2. So n minus 1 value is 3 by 2. From this, the value of n is 3 by 2 plus 1. That is 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 by 2. So we have n is equal to 5 by 2. That is equals to root 2 divided by 16 into this complete integral converted into gamma function. Since these two are same, 0 to infinite, 0 to infinite, exponential function, x is there, y, power n minus 1 dy. So this is completely replaced by gamma function. So this will become gamma of, here we have n is there, so gamma of n. Here we have n values, gamma of 5 by 2. So we got this integral I is equals to root 2 by 16 gamma of 5 by 2. We can solve this gamma function as, we know that gamma of n can be written as n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. So this integral I is equals to root 2 divided by 16. Gamma of 5 by 2 can be written as 5 by 2 into 5 minus 2, we have 3 by 2. 3 minus 2, we have 1 by 2. 1 by 2 of gamma of 1 by 2. So we have 5 3s are 15, 15 root 2. 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, 64 2s are 128. Gamma of 1 by 2 values root pi. Hence we have 15 root 2 root gamma divided by 128 is the answer for this question. Now let us solve this question. 0 to infinite, 4th root of x e power of minus root x dx. Let this integral be I. I is equals to integration 0 to infinite 4th root of x into e power of minus root x dx. Here the power of exponential is minus root x. So let us assume this value as some dummy variable y. Let root x equal to some dummy variable y. Now differentiate this root x with respect to y. So we have differentiation of this with respect to y. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So we have 1 by 2 root x dx is equals to dy. Now we want dx. Dx value is 2 into root x dy. Dx value is 2 root x dy. Here we want complete y function. We don't want x here. So from this, the value of x will be y power of 2. Squaring on both sides, we will get x equal to y square. So here we have root x value. Dx is equals to 2. Root x value is y only. So 2y dy. We got dx in terms of y. Now this limit 0 to infinite is defined for x because the integral is for x. Now we have made substitution for x as y. We will have new limits. So the new limits will be new limits. Here lower limit is x is 0. So lower limit is when x is 0, we have y. Put x 0 here, root 0 value is 0. So y value is also 0. Now the upper limit for x is infinite. For x is infinite, we have y equal to, substitute this infinite here, root infinite, we have infinite. So y is also infinite. Hence this integral I is equals to y equal to 0 to infinite. Here we have x power of 1 by 4. The value of x is y square. X value is y square. So y square whole power of 1 by 4 into e power of minus root x. Root x value is taken as y. Dx. Dx value we have 2y dy. 2y dy. Now take 2 outside the integration. We have 2 integral 0 to infinite. Write down this e power of minus y. Here we have 2 1s are 2 2s are. Now we have y. Here we have 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Here we have y power of 1. For this bases are same, power should be added. So 1 by 2 plus 1 dy. Now this equal to I is equals to 2 integral 0 to infinite e power of minus y. Y power of 1 by 2 plus 1, we have 3 by 2. 3 by 2 dy. We know that since gamma of n is defined for 0 to infinite e power of minus x, here x is there, so x power of n minus 1 dx. This integral is in the form of this gamma of n. 0 to infinite exponential function with y as a variable. Here x is variable. Here we have n minus 1. Here we have n minus 1. Here we have 3 by 2. So by comparing the value of n minus 1 value, this n minus 1 value is 3 by 2. So we have n is equals to 1 plus 3 by 2, that is equals to 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 3, we have 5 by 2. Now this is equals to 2. This complete integral will come into the form of gamma of n value we have 5 by 2. So we have gamma of 5 by 2. This gamma function can be further reduced by using this formula. Gamma of n is n minus 1, gamma of n minus 1. Using this formula we can further solve this value. Now this gamma of 5 by 2 value is 2 into 5 by 2 minus 1 into gamma of 5 by 2 minus 1, that is 2 into, this will become 3 by 2 into gamma of 3 by 2, that is I is equals to this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. We have 3 into gamma of 3 by 2, that is 3 by 2 minus 1, gamma of 3 by 2 minus 1, that is 3 into 1 by 2 gamma of 1 by 2. Here we have 3 by 2. We know that gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. So we have root pi. Hence this integral value is 3 by 2 root pi. We got 3 by 2 into root pi as the answer for this improper integral. Let us solve this integral. Let I is equals to 0 to infinite root x into e power of minus cubed root of x dx. Here the power of exponential is cubed root of x. So let us suppose, let this cubed root of x as a dummy variable y, that is x power of 1 by 3, value is y. Now differentiate with respect to y. We have 1 by 3 x power of 1 by 3 minus 1 dx is equals to dy. So we have 1 by 3 x power of 3 ones are 3, so 1 minus 3 we have minus 2 by 3 dx is equals to dy. Now we have dx is equals to, cross multiply 3 into dy, we have 3 dy divided by x power of minus 2 by 3, that equal to, if we take this x to numerator, we have x power of positive 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3 into dy. This is the value of dx. We want dx in terms of y. We do not this x here. So replace this x from this. Now cubing on both sides, we have x is equals to y cube. So the value of x is y cube. Substitute here. We have 3 into x. X value is y cube whole power of 2 by 3 dy. This 3 and this 3 cancel. We have 3y square dy. So the value of dx is 3y square dy. Now this limit x equal to 0 to infinite is defined for variable x. We have changed the variable to y, so new limits is required. New limits when x is 0, lower limit. Substitute 0 here, 0 power 1 by 3 is 0, so y value is also 0. Upper limit when x equal to infinite, substitute infinite here, infinite power 1 by 3 is infinite only, so we have y equal to infinite only. Now this integral I is equals to, defined for y is equals to 0 to infinite, we have root x, that is x power of 1 by 2, x power of 1 by 2, x value is y cube, root means 1 by 2, so 1 by 2, this root is 1 by 2. Now we have e power minus, this value is taken as y, we have dx here, dx value is 3y square dy, 3y square dy. Now 3 is taken out of the integral, 3 integration 0 to infinite, write down this e power of minus y, here we have y, here y, this y and this y, bases are same, then power should be added, so we have y into y power of 3 ones are 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 2 plus 2 dy, that is equals to 3 integral 0 to infinite e power of minus y, y power of 2 to the 4, 4 plus 3, we have 7 by 2 dy. We know that gamma function, gamma of n is defined for integral 0 to infinite e power of minus x into x power of n minus 1 dx. This is the definition, standard definition of gamma function. Here we have n minus 1. Here we have 7 by 2. So by comparing n minus 1 value, we have 7 by 2. N minus 1 values we have 7 by 2. So n value is 1 plus 7 by 2. That is 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 7, 9 by 2. So we have n value as 9 by 2. Now this complete integral is in the form of gamma function. So we can write down this as 3 into gamma of this value is replaced by gamma of n. N value we have 9 by 2. So we have gamma value is gamma of 9 by 2. So the integral I is equals to 3 into gamma of 9 by 2. Now this integral I is equals to 3 into gamma of 9 by 2 can be further solved by using this formula. Gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. So this can be further solved as here 9 by 2 is there. So subtract 9 minus 2, we have 7. 7 by 2. Next 7 minus 2, we have 5. 5 by 2. Next 5 minus 2, we have 3. 3 by 2. Next 3 minus 2, we have 1. 1 by 2. Gamma of 1 by 2. This is the shortcut way of finding gamma of any variable n. Now here we have 3 into 7, that is 21. 21 into 5, 105 into 3. So we have 315 divided by 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So 315 by 16. Gamma of 1 by 2 values root pi. So the integral value of this function is as given as 315 divided by 16 root pi is the answer for this question. Evaluate the integral in terms of gamma function. We have first a bit 0 to infinite x power of 4 e power of minus x power 4 dx. The answer is 1 by 4 gamma of 5 by 4. Now the b bit 0 to infinite e power of minus x cube dx. Value is 1 by 3 gamma of 1 by 3. 0 to infinite root x e power of minus x square dx. Value is root pi by 2. 0 to infinite x power of 1 by 3 e power of minus x square values 45 by 16 root pi. In all of this question we have seen that the limit for integration is 0 to infinite, and everywhere we have seen exponential term. So all these questions will be solved by using gamma function. We know that gamma of n value is 0 to infinite e power of minus x power of n minus 1 dx. Here we have 0 to infinite. In all these questions we have 0 to infinite. Exponential function. So here we have exponential power minus x is there. So in all of this we have to assume this value as dummy variable y. All this is taken as dummy variable and can be solved by using this function. So try all these questions and get this value. Let me solve this one. Solution C. So let this integral be I. Zero to infinite root x e power of minus x square dx. Suppose this x square as t. Let this x square as our dummy variable y. Now differentiate with respect to y. We have 2x dx is equals to dy. Dx is equals to dy divided by 2x. I want this complete term in terms of y. So from this the value of x will be y power of 1 by 2. So the value of x will be y power 1 by 2. So this will become dy divided by 2 y power of 1 by 2. Now this limit 0 to infinite is defined for x. Now we have, suppose the x square value is y, so new limits is required for this dummy variable y. So new limits, when lower limit x is 0, substitute 0 here, y will become 0. When x is infinite, that is upper limit, substitute here, we will get y as infinite. So we have this integral y equal to 0 to infinite. Here we have x value is y power 1 by 2. X value is y power 1 by 2, here root is there, root means 1 by 2, 1 more 1 by 2. E power of minus y dx. Dx is dy by two into y power of 1 by 2. That equal to integration 0 to infinite e power of minus y as it is. Here we have 2 here, so take 1 by 2 outside the integration. Y 1 by 4. Take this to numerator, it will become y power of minus 1 by 2. So we have minus 1 by 2 dy. That is equals to 1 by 2 integration 0 to infinite e power of minus y power of, here the LCM is 4, one minus 2, we have minus 1, so we have minus 1 by 4 dy. Here we have n minus 1, here we have 1 by 4, so n minus 1 value is minus 1 by 4, then n will become 1 minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. So this will become 1 by 2. This complete integral will replace by gamma function, gamma of 3 by 4. So the value of this integral will be 1 by 2 gamma of 3 by 4. Now we can stop here. Further solving this gamma function is not possible. Now let us solve this d bit. Let this integral be I 0 to 1 dx divided by square root minus ln x. Here we have root of minus ln x. So let us suppose this value as dummy variable minus ln x as y. Then ln x value is minus y. Ln means logarithm to the natural base e. So we have x is equals to e power of minus y. Now differentiate with respect to y. So here we have dx, derivative of e power of minus y is minus e power of y dy. This limit 0 to 1 is defined for variable x. Now we have changed the variable to y, so new limits is required. New limits. When x is 0, lower limit x is 0, substitute, here we have 0, so e power of minus 5 is 0. When x is 0, substitute x value here, we have e power of minus 5 equal to 0. We know that e power of minus infinite value is 0. E power of minus infinite is 0. So exponential will become 0 when its negative power is infinite. So this y is infinite. Then only this e power of minus 5 will become 0. So when x is 0, y is infinite. When x is equals to 1, upper limit for x is 1, substitute 1 here, so e power of minus y is 1. We know that e power of minus 0 is 1. So whenever the power of exponential is 0, then we will have 1. So this should be 0. So this y value should be 0. Hence the integral, this I is y equal to infinite, lower limit, and upper limit is y is 0. Now dx value is minus e power of minus y. This dx is minus e power of y dy upon root minus ln x. Minus ln x is y. So this integral I is equals to, take minus outside, minus infinite to 0, e power of minus y. This y, root y is y power of 1 by 2. If we take to the numerator, it will become y power of minus 1 by 2 dy. If we change upper limit and lower limit, this negative sign will vanish. Then we have 0 to infinite. Changing this limit, then we will remove this negative sign. Here we have minus e power of minus y into y power of minus 1 by 2 dy. Now n minus 1 here we have. So by comparing n minus 1 value we have minus 1 by 2. So n value is 1 minus 1 by 2, n is equals to 1 by 2. So this complete integral is replaced by gamma of n value is 1 by 2. So gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. Hence the answer for this question is root pi. This is very important question.